I've had social anxiety for probably the majority of my life, I would say. Like since I was a kid all the way up until recently, like probably like 2 years ago. A lot of it was because of smoking weed. And, when I smoked weed, I would just go and stay inside of my apartment all the time, not really have the desire to be around people. And social skills is like a skill, like anything. It's in the word, and you have to like practice it to get better at it. And you have to keep doing it a certain amount to maintain that level of skill. And so when you're not doing it like I was, you kind of lose that skill. And when I stopped smoking weed, it's like weird. Like my need for social connections got bigger, and it like reminds me of something that Tony Robbins says. He says like all human beings have like a certain six needs or something like that. And like one of them was like social connections. I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. But I feel like for a lot of people, weed, like we were talking about in the beginning earlier, gives you that connection of like, gives you that feeling of connection, maybe even if it's to yourself. And when I stopped smoking it, it opened up this whole new avenue of like, hey, I kind of need to talk to people and feel connected
Mm,
and feel that like connection around.
okay.
So it was very helpful for that. And just your overall health gets better. Like I don't know about you, but when I would smoke weed, bro, I would like just want to eat the shittiest foods, and I would
Oh
really
yeah.
be too lazy to exercise. Like I remember I would get high and sometimes I would try to like do a workout. Then like 5 minutes into it, I'd be like, what am I doing? I don't want to do this anymore. And I would just like stop. And
Mm,
yeah, yeah. So health wise, socializing wise, and the feeling of control over your life, I think those are like the three big ones that I noticed.
cool. You kind of seem like an introvert, or sorry, an extrovert. Would you say you're you lean more extroverted or introverted?
It's funny you say that, because for the majority of my life, I would always consider myself to be an introvert, like big time introvert. And it wasn't really until the last year of traveling, because when I was traveling, I'm always around people, even to this day. And it kind of like made me rethink, like maybe I actually am an extrovert because I always tend to seek out opportunities where I'm with people. And it makes me think like maybe some people who are introverted are just too socially anxious to break past that and realize maybe they are extroverted. Because like I think being introverted is separate from having
Mm,
social anxiety. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess I tell people yeah, I'm an introverted extrovert. So like
yeah.
60% introvert, 40% extrovert, something like that, I would
Okay.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely the same. Like I can go hard with people for a period, and then I got to reset. And
Yeah.
yeah, what I've heard is that people with introversion, it's not that they don't like people. They really do deep down love people and love being around people. They just have to be able to trust them first before they can really feel okay with it and feel comfortable with it.